Hi
Hello,
everyone.
hello, hi.
Hello world. Good evening here from UAE. This is your Ka-Digis Gel from the innovative UAE again. Yeah, I hope everyone
Yes.
is having the first day of their weekend all over the world because for me, I'm going again to my rat race tomorrow. Sunday here in UAE is a working day. So anyway, hope you guys have fun today with your first day of weekend. Hi.
All right. Yes, I agree. Everyone should enjoy their weekends
Yes.
or it's all for nothing, right? By the way,
Yeah.
this is Paula once again from Chile, Winnipeg, Manitoba, friendly Manitoba. How are you guys all? And I hope you learned something from last week's episode, which is the first part of the common digital marketing mistakes that we thought should be avoided or can be avoided. And I hope that you've seen that and you had the time to look at your own digital marketing strategies and get to work and just make sure that you're avoiding this. And if you already did, at least you know what to do next, right?
Yep, exactly. So now we are on our second part of our discussion, and this would take a little bit, maybe for some experienced digital entrepreneur, it will really hit hard on them, and especially for the newbies as well, who is,
Mhm.
who's also already building their digital business. So this second part was really a little bit for me. No, when I review it, it's so educational for me, and for on my case as a mid newbie, I really learned a lot for this last four common digital marketing mistakes. All right. So anyway, Paula, can you give us the fifth common digital marketing mistakes
Yes,
that
let's get on with it. Let's.
yep.
I'm just gonna share our little visual here that I'm so proud that you made.
Yeah.
First one is neglecting to remarket, right? So
Mm-hmm.
lack of nudge or push to people who put interest to your digital marketing. So another big digital marketing mistake that businesses make is neglecting to market to leads, that
Mm-hmm.
already showed interest in their business. Companies tend to focus on acquiring new customers rather than focusing on leads who need a nudge towards conversion. Because we always see, I don't know, for me, if I already have leads into my business, what I would normally do is to get on to it right away, okay? And
Mm-hmm.
communicate with them right away. And sometimes for people, for other people it can be cumbersome. It takes a
Mm-hmm.
lot of time to go through each and every one of the people who goes through your website and all of those things. But uh, one of the best things about our business is that it's automated.
Yep.
The follow-ups comes from automated emails being fired up from our system. So they our system does all of those nitty-gritty job for
Mm-hmm.
us, right? And
Yep.
it's very important to remarket your audience by these emails, right? These marketing emails. Because for example, outside our online business, the online shopping, when you go to maybe Amazon or what else, or Alibaba or
Yeah.
Dupis or whatever, if you go
Shopee.
there, yeah, Shopee or Lazada, if you go
Yeah.
there and you sometimes just feel like, okay, I want something, you put your stuff there, you put pants or whatever, you put anything that you think interests you at the time, and then you're not going to go forward with the
Mm-hmm.
payment anyway. You're not going to check out right away. I mean, I know that for sure that I do that in
Mm-hmm.
Amazon and in Shane when I do online shopping, I have to rethink if I'm going to buy that stuff so that I
Yes.
don't need to return it, right? Or
Yep.
anything else. People may be thinking about their budget, or they got distracted with something else. That is why these emails are very important, right? To
Yep.
remind your leads, hey, or give them a little bit of nudge and say, hey, you forgot to do this, or
Yes.
are you still thinking about this? And then you this is how you will show then your marketing strategy, how you word your advertising, all of those things, right? um
Yes.
and I am 100% approved of this remarketing strategy of sending emails to remind your customers, because sometimes that's all it takes is one email to follow
Yep.
up and say, hey, what's going on? Do you want to go and check out now?
Yes.
So if you're not going to do that, this person will never ever remember that they forgot to check out, or continue on the next step on their purchase, right? So
Exactly.
um P- old businesses tend to focus on acquiring new customers, where in fact they can just live off of their current customers, their current
Mm-hmm.
leads, people who already bought from them, right? So
Yep.
again, remarketing, people who already bought from you, or people who put stuff in their cart yet forgot to actually check out. It
Mm-hmm.
is important too, to remind people who already went in. That means that they already have interest in whatever you have to offer them, either the product, the business, the system, the application. They already have interest in that. All you need to do is to complete that cycle, and
Mm-hmm.
to end it with the checking out, right? And
Yes.
then to
Yes.
remind also the old buyers to come back for repeat business.
Exactly.
So email remarketing is really, really good. But if you
I
have set
agree.
a powerful tool in there to work on that for you, that's better, right? Like
Mm.
like we do in our own businesses. I feel
Yes.
like I have talked too much on this part. So
No,
you
no,
go
no,
ahead
it's
with
okay.
next,
But
right?
anyway, I would just like
You
to
have a
add, this is
yeah.
like a little bit, on traditional businesses. I mean, you can see that the follow up is usually being done on telephones,
Mhm.
outbound calls, something like that. But
Right.
the convenience and the beauty of this digital business that we have is that it's really automated. You don't need to worry about it,
Hmm.
unless the people put interest already on your product. Again, the internet, or I mean the website itself or the system itself will be the one to follow it up for you. You don't need to,
Correct.
to do anything about it. But
Correct.
just make sure that the interaction still, you can even support the interaction that
Hmm.
the digital or the automated system is doing for you. You can even do your follow up as well to your own customers by having a chat with them or something,
Correct.
things like that. Anyway, this is the beauty about having a digital business when it comes to
Yeah,
following up or remarketing your product to your customer. So
I
yeah,
agree. Yes,
very
I
well said,
agree.
Paula.
That's a good one, hey? It's a good one, right?
Yes, yes, yes. All right. So moving on our
Mm-hmm.
number six of common mistakes,
Mm-hmm.
common digital marketing mistakes is, yeah, missing out on growing brand identity with blogging, and I would also add vlogging as well.
Mm-hmm.
Without vlogging, or without putting a certain content on your business pages or anything that would catch attraction, or it would catch interest of the consumers with you, as long as your your page is quite a little bit boring, it's not like it's really not moving at all. Like for example, blogging, as a writer, you develop your creativity more. Like you want to think, or you would think of something that would that would catch attention of the consumer or the buyer,
Mm-hmm.
um on your own words, or on your own whatever content that that will be effective to all those people in social media. So
Correct.
having a regular blogging or regular vlogging, or even also creating quality content and an interaction with your audience would really help you to have your own digital business
Mm-hmm.
intact. Because if your pages or even your channel is really not moving at all, you're not putting any
Yeah.
content, or nothing is ever new that will wow your audience, then
Right.
definitely they would lose interest to you. They would not even follow you. They would maybe unfollow you as well, because this business, I don't know what he wants to, what he wants to do, or what he would trying to say to us, because most of the
Exactly.
time he's not active every day. No,
Yeah.
that your presence, your digital presence on the social media platforms are not there, because your mind is just start to being creative.
Hmm.
You try to brand yourself. If you try to brand yourself, at least try to think of something that would really interest the people to know more about you or your
Hmm.
business or your product, right?
Sure.
So a regular
Sure.
blogging, a creative quality content, and interaction with audience, on a regular basis, would really help you to enhance your digital business. So yeah. Anything
Correct.
else? You would like to add something on that?
Yeah. No, I think you've explained it really well, Jill. I think
Mhm.
that blogging in the past couple years, maybe when we were
Yep.
younger, a little bit younger, maybe 10 years
Yeah.
ago, when Friendster and Facebook were just starting.
Yes.
That's one of the biggest things, right?
Yeah.
The blogging thing. I know some people who does make a living through blogging, like
Mm-hmm.
writing reviews and all of those things, and
Yes.
people get to know what what they're good at, what they offer, what where to go.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to go somewhere, hidden in the country, or in somewhere in the world that is
Mm-hmm.
very special, I know that I would go to this blog.
Yeah.
I know that I can go to this blog and search through all of the content, and make a decision, right? Because I know that this blog is a travel blog, right?
Yeah.
So it is truly important that you keep people updated, keep your followers updated on what you're up to, what you did,
Mm-hmm.
or what's new, right? So
Yeah.
as you said, vlogging nowadays is the big the big thing. And I
Mm-hmm.
think I've heard in one of the podcasts that I was listening to, that Metaverse,
Mm-hmm.
formerly Facebook, right,
Yep.
by Mr. Zuckerberg, is actually going into that, into like
Yeah.
they're,
Yes.
they're working on the virtual reality thing on the
Mm-hmm.
metaverse, right? And vlogging and all of this video contents will be like 85% more appealing to
Mm-hmm.
future people within the metaverse, right? So I mean,
Yes.
if you're going to leave your blog, I guess the point is that if you're leaving your blog or your vlog um, empty for days on ends or a couple
Mm-hmm.
months, then you're not really updated, and people will get
Yes.
bored, and people will forget you, and people will just go somewhere else. So make
Yeah.
sure that you keep your audience, on their toes, or always waiting for something that you wanted to show, right? Or
Yes.
that
Yes.
you're offering, right? Like, I
Yep.
guess that's the beauty of it. And I'm going to move on to the next one, which is number
Yep.
7, neglecting social media. This is connected to blogging and vlogging, because I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I consider blogging like social media too, because you
Mm-hmm.
socialize with people who follows your vlog, or with people who watches your vlogs, right? Like the same way we do with our YouTube channel.
Yep.
So let's move forward. I'm gonna move this slide there. Yes.
Yep.
Neglecting social media, like this picture. So
Da. Yeah.
if your audience lives on social media, which they are now, I tell you, and you're not on it, then you're making a major digital marketing mistake. You're missing
Yep.
out on a huge opportunity to build a relationship with your customer and boost their affinity with your brand, as well as
Mm-hmm.
reaching out to new audiences. It
Yep.
says here, the average user spends 28% of their internet time on social media. By using social media, you reach more people and reap enormous benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? I mean, number one, brand awareness. We
Yep.
always talk about branding and all of those things. When you do digital marketing, it's very important to establish what your brand is. And then
Yes.
um, the next step is actually letting everyone know, hey, shout out to you guys. This is what I do.
Yeah.
Come on here and check it out. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And what best way to do it than to post it on social media? Facebook, there's a lot. It's YouTube,
Yes.
right? Twitter, you can do that. Instagram, Pinterest, even
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, right?
Yeah.
I've been doing most of those things too. And for
Yes.
if you're a little bit on the professional side, you can go LinkedIn,
LinkedIn, yeah.
right? So there's so many social media platforms nowadays that you can go in and just tell everyone what you are about, what you and your business is about, right? So
The
that's one thing, and it's free, right? You can do it every day
ads there is free, yes.
without the advertising costs. Well, you can do paid advertising for a wider reach, but if you already have um, a bigger connection, then that's already a market. That's already your starting market, right? And
Yeah.
it also drives leads and conversions, without having to pay for advertisement. You of
Mhm.
course you can, if you want bigger audience, and if you want more people to come into your page or whatever. But it is also possible to get these leads and conversions
Mm.
like organically, right?
Yep.
Saving money. Okay, going forward, this is connected to saving money spent on advertising, right?
Oh my
Oh,
God, sorry.
look at your picture. It's
There's a
beautiful.
handsome man. No, actually, it's not.
So yeah, saving saving money spent on traditional marketing, because I mean, I know for a fact that I have been doing both digital marketing or digital advertising and the traditional one.
Mhm,
When I say traditional one, is to just print out my business cards, or
mhm,
purchase some giveaways, like you buy mugs where you put
yep,
your logos in there, and you give away to potential customers, right? Or
yeah,
to repeating customers, right? But if you have this visual on the platform, on social media platforms, you don't really need those, right? That's not really
yes,
important. You can do it still, but I mean, if you already have the reach of the internet, that's already a big deal, right? All you need to do is to be consistent on it, right?
yeah,
Especially, most importantly, the last one is improving customer experience,
mhm,
because I mean, nowadays, as I said, people are really looking at content, like the attention span on the screen is just very quick. So if you do a picture, very beautiful picture of a place, a hotel, people would automatically go in and check that out. I know that for sure because I do that, right? I'm
mhm,
basing off experience, is what I say, what I'm about to say. But um, yes, uh, improving customer experience with the right kind of content, ha, kasi sometimes you forget that you're creating content just to create content, but there's no really intent to it. So the content has to have an intent to tease the people,
mm,
right?
yes.
So how can you avoid? Do I have another slide for that?
No,
Oh
it
no.
will be the other.
Only
To
you.
avoid
Okay,
it is to leverage it. Leverage the social media
that's
platform. Be
correct.
on it, right?
Yes, that's all. You need to be on top of things, and be resourceful, of what you can
Mm-hmm.
do, of what else is out there to experiment on, to put your name or your face or your business on, right? You have to
Yeah.
just let people know. You have to
Mm.
be out there, and you have to, when people search for, let's say, pants, and you're selling pants, you'll be seen in
Yep.
Google. You'll be one of those search results, right?
Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah. Well, let me add as well.
yeah.
Imagine, I'm not sure how many percentage, but I'm pretty sure that there's a huge numbers of audience that are already on social media, and the
Mm,
latest, all of these people are waiting for the latest.
yeah,
So
true,
they don't rely anymore on newspaper, TV advertisement. All are now in social media. I mean, even newspapers are already in social media where they
true.
publish their news. So
Hmm.
everything is there, so you have to be on it. If you're not on it, then there will be really a big problem on your digital business. So yeah.
Correct. You'll
Anyway,
be missing
moving
out on a
forward.
lot, right? A lot of
Mm,
traffic into your business, because that is where everything is now, right?
yeah,
Let's face it, it's
exactly.
the future already.
Exactly, everything is digital.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Okay, moving forward, and our last for our discussion of the number 8, and the last common digital, digital marketing mistakes is taking on too many strategies without proper resources. You know, when you are inside, you are already on the online space. You would
Mhm.
really be overwhelmed of all the strategies that they're going to discuss to you, the trainings, because it's really, you know, when you're already on your own training.
Mhm.
Um, I'm sorry again about the spelling, multiple. Sorry, but you know, there are a lot of strategies where you can be able to leverage your, you know, the social media platforms, or how you're going to attract consumers online, and then everything. You will really be overwhelmed. And take note, if you're really overwhelmed, of course, these ideas, these strategies are really, you know, fantastic. They are amazing. They're effective. But
Mhm.
then again, if you are so overwhelmed to try all of them, then, you know, multiple strategies invested will lead you to somehow, you know, you'll be bankrupt. You know, you will be able to, you know, you will not be able to properly budget your, you know, your funds
Yeah.
on, you know, on doing those strategies. I mean, you can have it one step at a time. You
Mhm.
know, check first if this would really, you know, check first if this would really be effective. If it is effective, then it means it's the right, it's the right, what do you call this, it's the right strategy for you to
Yeah.
be able to attract consumers. So,
Right.
you know, but there are people who are really, you know, they are really overwhelmed, and they're really in a hurry to be, you know, to be a successful digital entrepreneur. But yeah, it's okay to be excited, but, you know,
Mhm.
not to be overwhelmed that much, because in the long
Yeah.
run, you would, you know, you would be bankrupt. You would be, you know, your all your plans will be able to, you know, to go on a mess. So you have
Sure.
to, you know, that's why you have to avoid it. Of course, you have to listen with the experts. There are a lot of digital entrepreneurs, you know, all those people who already, you know, invaded the social media platforms. You can listen to them on how they were able to establish their audiences using the social media platforms. And
Correct.
then, of course, a community of digital entrepreneurs where they able, usually nowadays, a lot of digital online owners, they have their own, you know, DIY training site. And at the
Right.
same time, they will also have their mentor and coach where they can actually have their own guide. I mean, to
Correct.
have this one, and these guys will be the one to, you know, to inform them, or, you know, warn them as well that, hey, let's do this step, one step at a time. You know, you cannot
Correct.
do this alone without a community that will really, you know, guide you along the way for you to be able to reach the success being a
Mhm.
digital entrepreneur. So an expert, a community of digital entrepreneurs is, you know, be with those people, because these people are, you know, those people will be teaching you the right information on how are you going to use those strategies one at a
Right.
time. You know, you don't have to be overwhelmed as if you know everything. You know, there will be do's and don'ts for sure. So
Yeah.
if you will be able to be overwhelmed and just do all those things, then definitely you would, you know, you would reach the rock bottom of it if that will be the case.
Yeah.
So, you know, learn from the experts, and, you know, join a community of digital entrepreneurs where you can be able to, you know, to have a guide on how to establish your digital business. Yeah,
Correct.
that's
Correct.
it.
I just wanted to add on those, right?
Mm,
I agree when you said that, you have to have a guide, sort of guide, and that if you feel overwhelmed, that means you're just doing too many at one time. And also in
yes.
terms of budgeting, it is best to actually focus on one, so that
Yep.
when it's not working, so you have to leave that, chop it off, and then move on to the next one. Use your funds wisely,
Yes.
because
Yeah.
not every new digital entrepreneur has the budget, has the
Mhm.
funds to actually go on and do all of this marketing strategies at one time, at one go, right? Because
Yes.
let's face it, the reason that we're on here on this digital business is to make money, right?
Yep.
And if you are going to, even though you have infinite funds, it is not wise to just jump into each and every strategy that you find online. Like when people say, go here and we will give you a way to a process to get 1,000 leads, or go here, use this app, use this whatever, all of these things, you go in, and then what happens, you just you get burnout and you don't know where to focus. The focus has to be on the one that is actually working for you. And if you know what your winning advertisement is or your winning strategy is, then you know um, your next step. And then you know how you can actually. Hey, Jel, are you still there? I think I lost Jel again. I mean, my Saturday will not. Our Saturday will not be complete if just internet won't give up on us. So yeah, yeah. I mean, if you, I lost my train of thoughts. But yeah, if you're going to focus on one thing, and then you can easily then scale, your business, make it bigger and bigger and bigger, and because already analyzing the good results, you already know where you're doing well. Hello, Ate Yvonne. Thank you for watching. We're almost done, but thank you for watching. I know that you guys are busy. I'm just waiting for Jel because I'm pretty sure we should be wrapping this up now. So we're done with the eight common digital marketing mistakes. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more out there if you think about it, right? If you think about the things that newbies like us. I mean, I still consider myself a newbie, but I think that we're still on that learning curve where you do all of these things because you see it online, and people will say, oh, this is working for me and all of those things. But it is good to have, as Jel said, to have a community, to have a coach, to have a mentor who actually talks about um, the 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 steps that help them achieve, or help them to the success, because that is going to be your business specific, right? If
Yes.
Hello, welcome back, Jel. I was
Oh
just
my
telling the
God.
audience, that our Saturday will not be complete without your internet giving up on
Yeah.
you, playing
Actually, I
tricks on
heard
you.
that before I lost. I lost the connection already. But anyway,
Yeah.
actually, the one that you have mentioned about the this you know y- what is that, what is the eighth common digital mistake, is like you're overwhelmed on those strategies that you
Mhm.
have invested. Actually, it also teaches us one thing before we end the show. Teaches us
Mhm.
one thing, that it doesn't matter if you have a lot of money to invest on digital entrepreneurship, but what matters is, the most important thing is, how you're going to use those
Your
strategies
resources.
wisely.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're your resources, and then
Yeah.
how you can be more creative. I mean, you have to start be more creative of thinking of a content, because come on,
Correct.
the competition is also that too much. So
Hmm.
you have to really, at least try to make up a content, at least the thing that you're going to spend or invest on a certain strategies on online. It will not be on it will not be into waste. I mean, there will come a time that it will, it will somehow, this is a low season, so that's why it then. But
Yeah.
anyway, don't stop yourself, or don't hold yourself to, to think creatively of a certain gimmicks of what
Hmm.
people can be interested about your business. So yeah,
Correct.
that's it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Actually, if I may segue to what we are actually our specific business, the good thing about us is that we have, like, we have a training site. We have the step by step. It's
Mhm.
a video based training, so it's really easy to just go back and wait, where am I at right now? If I have any questions, I would just jump into our Facebook community group, where I can ask any question about the business, and I know someone somewhere out there, is going to talk,
Yeah.
is going to answer my question, who knows more about about that particular issue than I am, right? So
Yeah.
it's important that you have that kind of network, who you can just go in and check in and ask your questions. So anything else you want to add, Jel?
Well, nothing more. But anyway, that training site is really, when I got a
Impressive,
first
yeah.
touch of that training site, is really, really, really good, convenient, and you can easily learn from all those trainings.
Hmm.
And what else? You can even sit there with a cup of coffee. You know how interesting to listen to all those webinars. Anything. It's really a good feeling, actually. Since me, I'm a single person, I can hold my time. Whenever I'm watching the training, it's like, I need to make a coffee and all the things. It's
Yeah.
not really boring. It's really educating and
Yep.
entertaining as well. You know,
Correct.
that's it.
Correct.
So yeah,
Yeah. So there you have it,
again,
everyone. That's the 8 common digital marketing mistakes
hmm
that people do and how to avoid them. I hope that you guys are able to pick up something from today's episode and from last week's episode, and you're able to use it on your own digital business, right, Joe?
exactly. And then, of course, Christmas season is coming. It's the
Mm,
last week of weekend. Of course, you know, Paula, what to do. We have a lot of gimmicks again on December
yes.
for
Yes.
digital. There will be a lot of surprises.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have talked about it last time. And,
Yeah.
you know, I'm really excited to put that one into to action. That's why.
Me too. Yeah.
So,
Me too.
yeah. So, yeah, and yeah, just like to let you know, there will be a lot of announcement in our Digipreneur Life channel in YouTube about our Christmas gimmicks
Hmm.
to everyone. And I hope you guys also would join us. But anyway, this time we would still have a lot of episode pertaining to Christmas. I'm not sure if we're going to do the Noche Buena again, but I hope hopefully we can do it again. I want to see again those seafoods on your table.
Let's
And
see. I
for sure,
mean, maybe there's something else, right? Something
yes, yes, something a little
yummier.
bit different. Yes, yeah.
So
So
yeah,
yeah,
as you
that's
said,
it.
I mean, I just wanted to tell everyone that you should stay tuned for some announcements because we are preparing some stuff to share our blessings to you guys, and as a thank you
Yep.
for sticking with us this year, even though we started late, even though we were too busy to actually do the show earlier on in the year, but you still stuck with us. So we truly appreciate it for you guys being here with us still, and that is why we're doing the contests giveaway. So um, stay
Yeah,
tuned
and
for
yes,
more
of course.
information. Yeah.
Yeah, so there you have it, guys. So another Saturday has ended with our educating topic today, and
Yeah.
hope you guys have learned a lot, especially for those who want to start their digital, business.
Hmm.
And yeah, and please don't forget to like or visit our business pages in Facebook.
Hmm.
For me, you can visit the digital messenger business page on Facebook. You
Hmm.
can see my of course my single photo there with yeah, just so you know, to be updated of what's in and what's out in the digital world. And
Yeah.
then of course, Paula, why don't you invite also our audience about your business page?
Yeah. My Facebook business page is called Ramen Paula RP Goods Marketing. I share it with my husband. So proud and so supportive. Please do and follow us, like us, and comment on or ask us questions if you do have any questions about the business. We'll be happy to answer that for you. Also, please do not forget to oh no, if you are interested in starting your own online business and you don't know where you should start or how you would start, we are here to hold your hand and teach you the ropes. Um, we do have two times weekly information session about how you can do it, and that'll give you a sense of what we do here, and you will hear stories from people who actually are doing well in the business, for you to be inspired. And then after that 90-minute information session, you will be able to make a sound decision on whether this is a good fit for you or not. If it's
Yep.
not, that's all right because it's not for everybody. But if it is for you, I'm sure you will do great, and we will be here to hold your hands. If you're interested
Yeah.
in doing that, please sign up on our secured websites with your name and email.
Yep.
My website is www.thepaulabiz.com. Put in your name and your email. We will send you the link to your personalized link so that you can attend the webinar. If you have any questions, again, shoot us those questions into Facebook or message us or email us. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, and also my website is www.theexecutiveangel.com. All right, that's
Perfect.
it. And of course,
Perfect.
before we also again end the show,
Forget.
please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share as well the videos on the Digipreneur Life channel in YouTube. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, hit the bell notification button so that you will be updated for our,
Newest
Saturday
videos.
episode every Saturday. Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Yes. Okay. So catch up always live on our Digipreneur Life YouTube channel every Saturday.
Yep.
And
Be an educated, business minded, digital entrepreneur only here at your Action Takers channel, the
the
Digipreneur
Digipreneur
Life.
Life. See you
Digipreneur
all.
Life.
Bye. Thank you for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.